Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how you guys can get more views on Scratch. Now, before I start the channel, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to reach 5.1k. We're just 20 subscribers away from where I'm recording. So yeah, by the time I'm recording, I am at 5.08k. So if you guys can subscribe and we can reach our goal. Anyways, back to the video. If you see here into my games, you can see I have over almost 3,000 views and hundreds of likes on my games, and I'm going to be teaching you guys the secrets on how to do that. Now, the first thing, the first tip you guys want to do is pretty much, advertise your games. Now, a good way you can advertise your games is that if you have a YouTube channel, tell people on YouTube to play it, or you can join my streams, because you can see here I stream playing your FNAF games. So yeah, stop by my streams and I could pick your game, and your game can be, be the first one there, and people can actually see your game and they would actually play it, right? I actually reviewed somebody's game and it was really good game. Everybody liked it. So yeah, that's one way to advertise your game. Another way is to join groups. All right, now if you go back to my game right here, you can see I have studios here that I joined, and the thing is, you want to be in a lot of studios. You can see here I have a lot of studios. You really, if you really want to push out your games, then you need to, push out your games. You need to go to different studios, go to gaming studios, and just send your game there. Just advertise really on a lot of studios. Now it's gonna be a little boring because all you're doing is just going to different tabs and you're just putting the same game over and over again. But it's gonna be worth it, because then people are gonna go to those groups and they're gonna look at your game and they're gonna click on it. Now that actually leads to my second tip. For the second tip is making a thumbnail. Okay, now this is actually the most important part, because there's no game without a thumbnail that has 1,000. Well, it probably is, but it's most likely that you are not gonna be getting that many views without a thumbnail. And the thing with thumbnails is that look at these thumbnails. They look stunning. They just make the game look a lot more neat. And pretty much every game has a thumbnail, and everybody clicks on them. So when you see a game like this, you're gonna click on it because it has a thumbnail. Now, if you're wondering how you make a thumbnail, you pretty much just just duplicate something from your game, make a separate sprite right here. So I have my sprite here, and this is actually the code that I use for thumbnails. So you go to flags clicked, you show, go to the very front layer, and then you set the goes to 100. So when the flag is clicked, it goes straight. The ghost effect goes to 100. Thing is, when you click on this this stop button, it actually shows. So yeah, so when you see the thumbnail showing, you just press save now, and it will take a screenshot of that thumbnail and it will save. Now, what you could do, what I do, is that I just pretty much put these into Photoshop. So you just right click, save image as, and you just go into Photoshop and just make it look a lot better. Like this one right here, this one is obviously in Photoshop. And yeah, guys, please make thumbnails. Thumbnails are very, very important, and trust me, you'll get a lot more views if you guys put thumbnails. Now, on to my third reasoning. The third reasoning is learning from other creators, getting better at coding in general. As you can look here, I'm trying to pick a random game. Here, look, Dean's Cafe. Look right here. Not a lot of people are, as advanced as Dean the Cat right here. And if you check out his game, just go on other people's games and then check them out. Look right here. He has a jump scare. Let me turn that music off because it's really loud. Click see inside, look inside the coding, see what he does and why it works. Right here, look, as you can see here, he used variables, he used different operators and stuff like that. He uses a lot of things to make his game, you know, work perfectly. And over here you can see the size, which changes every single time you know, hover over it and stuff like that. Look into the costumes, look at the different material he uses for his background and stuff like that. Just pretty much just play other people's games and just learn from what they make. It says all you're pretty much doing is going to their game, playing it, and just going to see inside and seeing what they did and just adding it into your game, right? That's pretty much what I did with my game. You know, I took inspiration from other people and it worked, and my games look a lot better. My modeling's gotten better. I've gotten better at coding and stuff like that. So that's pretty much things that you need to do in order to make your game look, you know, a lot more stunning. And you know, watch YouTube videos. That's also another thing you can do. You know, I actually have a channel and I have tutorials, and in those tutorials I teach people how to make games. You can see right here how to make advanced FNAF games and stuff like that. And these things get a lot of views because a lot of people want to know how to make these games. So, you know, go ahead. It can be anybody. It can be like Biscuit Dog or anybody. Go onto their channel and then just check out, you know, what they do. How do they make their games work and stuff like that. And when you're watching these videos, really pay attention to the coding, because these codings are going to be very, very important. Like if you are new to Scratch and you don't really know how things work, then, you know, on to my next reason. Learn how to code. Learn how to use the different blocks. It's as simple as watching a video like this one, how to, like, part 1 videos and stuff like that. It's as simple as watching like not even 10-minute videos to understand the coding. So that's pretty much what you're doing, and if you do it well enough, you're gonna get better and better at it. So yeah. And on to my next reasoning on how to get views is to if you already have a game that has a lot of views, it can be like 100 views or more. All right, if you at least have 500 or more, then you're pretty much set. If you have like 500 or more, but the thing is that you can double those views. What I mean by that? So right here I have 5 Nights at Peepee's right here. This is my game. As you can see, it was successful. It has a lot of views, a lot of likes and stuff like that. So what I did is that I made a sequel, and look at the sequel right here, 4,000. And then I made another one, 2,400, and then I continued on. This one has 1,000. Then I made remastered games, 2,000, and then 4,000 again, 1,000, and just make sequels of your game. If you have something that works. This goes for everything, whether it's YouTube, anything that you want to work on. If you find something successful like this, then keep working on it. Keep doing the same thing, because people want to have more of it. As you can see here, like oh shoot, I think I just accidentally unshared this. There you go. Yeah, so pretty much make sequels about it. Like literally, like if you just keep making games, then really you're gonna get a lot of attention, which actually leads to my next reasoning is being active in the Scratch community. It's kind of stupid coming from me because I'm never really active. Like recently I just took a month break from YouTube, which is not good. Okay, don't do what I do. I'm a bit of an idiot. Okay, so don't take don't take breaks like I do. Okay, like I can be a dork sometimes. Okay, so just be active, and yeah, really just make games, comment on other people's games, and just be more on the Scratch community. and people will start to like you more. And if you do it enough, then you're gonna be started getting hundreds and hundreds of followers. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm also want to cover up some things you shouldn't do on Scratch, because there's just things that you just shouldn't do on Scratch that, you know, is really, really annoying, and nobody really likes it, and it's not gonna help you at all on your games. I'll tell you guys some examples as a bonus in this video. So the things you shouldn't be doing on Scratch is, number one, remixing games. Never do remix, okay? If you actually want to seriously have people play your game, actually enjoy it, and stuff like that, then just don't remix games, okay? When you remix a game, like, kind of annoys the creator, because the creator worked hard on making that game, and having somebody just remix it, it just feels like you didn't put any effort in it. You just took an idea from somebody else, and you're just changing a bunch of things. Like in Five Nights at Freddy's, like in a Five Nights at Freddy's game. Let's just take example from my game. Like a lot of people remix my games, but what they do is that they remix it and then they just put a random character instead, and really just overall just become lazy. And that's the last thing you guys want to do, okay? Just don't be lazy, okay? Like, I even have a thing that says no remix games, because on my stream I literally review games, and I'm not gonna review a game that's remixed, because I know that it's not the original, and that whoever made it didn't make it their own idea. So again, guys, don't remix games, okay? And that's only if you're like, if you want people to really look at your game and, you know, enjoy it. Just don't do it. I don't really like the idea of remix games or people copying off another. It's just, I just don't really like it, because I feel like they're just not putting effort into Scratch in general, and really just a lot of potential if you just start off by just clicking new project and just learning from there. It's as simple as looking in the coding and just trying different things, and you're just gonna get better at it. So yeah, try your best not to remix games. Like, it really is a little annoying. And for the next thing you shouldn't do are publishing your games while they're still a work in progress. I can't tell you guys how many times I would go on stream and I'll play a game and it'll still be work in progress. Guys, don't, like, if you have a game that's still a work in progress, just don't publish it, okay? You know, be patient with your game. Take them as much time as you need to finish it. You know, when you publish a game that is still work in progress, you're pretty much just killing the whole mood, the whole hype of the game. It's gonna be like, what's the point of the entire hype if I can just play the game while it's still work in progress? And it really just is a little annoying, because I look at my streams and I want to rate people's games, but their games are always a work in progress. So again, guys, don't have your game as a work in progress. Don't publish your game while it's still a work in progress, because it's also killing your views, because people will play it, but then they're going to see some missing pieces and they're going to instantly click off because the game's not finished. So can you imagine if Scott Cawthon, like, he was making Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and he literally published it while it was still a work in progress? Like, there's no animatronic in the game yet. Like, you know how bad that would just kill the mood? Like, trust me, just keep your game private, take as much time as you need, and it'll all be worth it at the end. And just don't try to rush your games, because at the end of the day, the games that you're making, you know, what do you think is better? A game that's literally just rushed and already published, or a game that you took all of your time and you just took time to do it, you finished it, you can actually have honest reviews from people, and yeah, stuff like that. Like you would probably want to finish your game when it's already finished. So just make sure you finish your game, okay? And on to my third reasoning. This one is kind of pathetic because it happens to me a lot. Do not spam links, bro. Like, come on, dude. Like, really? Like, don't spam links. Like, just now in my comments, like before I recorded this video, I literally had to delete somebody's comment because they just keep spamming and spamming, and I would have people send like a bunch of links. It will be very, very annoying. Like, it's the reason why I turned off commenting on my group, because people will not stop sending links. I even have it right here, no links, but people still do it for some reason, and spamming again. Guys, don't spam your links. It's just very annoying, and it's actually just, you're literally just calling out, hey yo, I want to be reported. So like, come on, just don't do that. It's very, very annoying. Like, nobody likes it. Okay? And for my next reasoning, and this one I think has to be even worse. Okay? Like, I don't even know if it was worse or not, but for you guys, but for me, I think this is the worst one. And that is stealing sprites. Okay? Like, come on, guys. Like, really? Like, it can be one thing to remix a game and not do anything about it, but it's also another thing to literally go on somebody's game, press C inside, and then right click on their sprites and export it, and just pretty much just copying and pasting sprites into your game. Like, and I know some people do that because they don't want the remix thing on top of their thing, and it's really annoying, guys. Come on, don't do that. Just don't do that. And if you are gonna take some sprites, which I could understand, there's some parts when you're scripting that's really annoying, and you have to work super hard on, and stuff like that. But if you are gonna do it, please just credit them, okay? Don't just steal a bunch of sprites and just say, my sprite now, nerd, and just leave. Like, it's really annoying. Like, even for me, like, I'm the type of person that like to keep things original and don't really like the people that steal sprites. Well, obviously nobody does, but just trust me, guys. Don't be that person that steals sprites. It's just pathetic, and it just makes you like somebody just doesn't really care. You're just stealing it just to steal it. And yeah. Pretty much have no more reasoning. That's about it. But I know this is kind of a weird video, but trust me, guys, this video is going to really help you on a lot. And I actually have one more bonus, alright? I actually have one more reason. Or not reason, I have one more tip. And this tip is to make your game like any other game. Like how they make Fortnite, how they make Valorant, how they make Five Nights at Freddy's. Make a community off of it. If you have friends or people that play Scratch, get them into it. Say, yo, help me on this game. It can be as far as be a beta tester, or give me some ideas on what I should do. Things like that. Just give them a job. Make it more fun. Make it seem like it's a project that you want to do, and have other people in it. Trust me, it's not just it's gonna be a lot better. It's gonna be a lot more fun, and it's gonna save you a bunch of time because you're gonna be sitting in a chair for 30 hours thinking of what you should be doing, because you already have a bunch of people giving you ideas. And if you don't have no friends, which everybody has friends, but if you have nobody that can give you ideas, they can just join my Discord. It's in the description below, and you can just tell people, some ideas and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys are wondering for the tutorials, do not worry about those, guys. Alright, those the tutorials, they're gonna be in a little bit. I'm gonna be getting back into those. I'm just this video is to cover up things you should do in your games. And guys, please actually, like, I know this is a dumb video, but please actually, you know, try it out. Like, if you actually take all of these tips I give you guys and actually put them on Scratch, if you do this for not even a week, then trust me guys, your games are gonna be a lot better. And then you can start up your own YouTube channel if you want to, and you can have like an entire fan base there. And yeah, trust me guys, it can go as far as saying that there will be people making videos of your game, because it's really that enjoyable. So yeah, trust me guys, you want to follow these tips. And yeah, that's gonna be enough for this video. Enough with my rambling, because Jesus Christ, I'm annoying. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. See ya.